When I went to Washita, my dad went there too. I came in as a quarterback, but we had a really good quarterback. So they tried me at all these different positions. They, tried me at running back and at quarterback and wide receiver even. And I actually went out for a pass one time, and the safety came across the field and clocked me. And I said, I don't like that. I don't want to be a wide receiver. I want to be that guy. So they moved me to cornerback, and I was the only freshman starter. Gil Brandt, who was the director of player personnel at the Cowboys in their draft, they were going to draft me in the top 6 rounds. So I stayed by the phone all day and all night, and they didn't sign me. They called me right as soon as the draft was over and said, "We're going to come see you tomorrow in Arkadelphia and sign you to a free agent contract." In the Cotton Bowl, my first year, we were playing the New York Giants. Mm-hmm. And that's where Coach Landry both played and coached. And we were behind at halftime, 10-3, something like 10-3. And he came in unusually and showed a little bit of his anger. And he said something very interesting to motivate us. He said, "You guys are not playing like professionals. You're playing like amateurs drawing pay." But we ended up winning the game. And I think that game showed Coach Landry that I could perform. I could perform in his system, make big plays, and do the things that he wanted me to do. I think that people in their lives need to establish goals that they have in the back of their heads and be realistic about them, and try to, because that's one of the things you do. You have to be realistic in your goals to achieve the goals. I kind of taking one step at a time, making the team, making the starting lineup, making the Pro Bowl, and making All Pro. Well, the next thing, that you make enough of the Pro Bowls, you make enough All Pro, make enough big plays, and the team does well, then there's a chance you can go in the Hall of Fame. I knew that I had the possibility to make that because I had the credentials to do it. But gosh, there's, like David Baker was saying, 3 million a play. There's 3 million played football, and there's 360 in the Hall of Fame, and I feel very fortunate to have made it. Everything had to work right. I was with the right team. I was with the right coach. Was the right players. I mean, we had such a great team, and I think without having all those ingredients, that I wouldn't have made it. But I'm very fortunate.